Okay, folks. I told you I'll be back. This is Wesley, $1 billion Virgin with a B here. Um, Ask a millionaire. Comment your question below. Whatever question you have for me, I want to take this time to answer those questions for you. A couple of things. Don't be embarrassed. Okay. Don't be embarrassed to ask a question. Whatever question is not asked is the question that could be a breakthrough for you. Okay. So understand this. Many of you are anonymous people. We don't know who you are. I don't know you. We're family. I love you. You love me. But I ask whatever question that you need to ask me to help you get closer to the thing that you want. Okay. So let's go. Come on, guys. What are your questions? Go ahead. I'm here for you. I try to do these at least once a month here in my Millionaires in Training group, which some of you are already a part of. You can find it at wesleyvirgin.com. I do this once a week, and that helps a lot of people. I've gotten so many great testimonies of people just transforming their lives financially. And let me be honest with you. Listen to me close. I only focus on the money, okay? Some people criticize me about that. Some people give me grief. But I know the one thing that people need most is money, okay? So if you need money, come at the word money. Wesley, I need and I want money, all right? I focus on that because usually when you have some money, you can kind of take care of other areas in your life very easily with money, okay? Just gives you options. All right, here we go. I'm saving $5,000 a month. Is that good for success? Absolutely. But the thing is, before you go, you have to define what success. Sorry, guys. You have to define what success means to you first, okay? So you got $5,000 a month, every single month saving up. Awesome, but you're saving it for what? Understand this. I don't believe in saving money. Let me make that very clear. I, Wesley Virgin, don't save money. What I do is I place money in bank accounts for a purpose, okay? I don't need to save because most of us have been trained and conditioned to save money for a rainy day. Well, don't save money for a day that you don't want to occur, okay, period. Don't save for a rainy day. Don't save when your car breaks down. Don't save when you have hard times, because what you're doing is you're manifesting that, okay? You save or you put money in a bank account for something, maybe a vacation. You can have a vacation account. You can have a maybe a watch Rolex account. You can have a shoe shopping account. You can have a car account. You can have a college fund for your children. You can have a fund for your parents, whatever. But make sure that every account is not saving, okay? You're not saving. It has a purpose, okay? Next question. Guys, if you don't mind, when you ask the question here, put your name, and I want to state your name and your question. I want to do that as a courtesy to you, okay? I want to start a real estate business. Where do I need to start? Well, you start buying houses, of course, okay? That's it. You want to start a real estate business, you have to purchase homes, right? So the thing is, your question is not really specific, okay? You got to tell me what you have and what you're trying to get to start it. How many times, Trey, how many times do you do the affirmations a day? And guys, make sure when you type your question, I talk about this all the time, make sure you check your grammar. Make sure you check your spelling, okay? I'm talking to myself as well. But it just shows, how you speak. Listen to me here. It's a lesson in communication here. How you speak, how you present yourself, and how you write. You will be judged by that, okay? I'm going to be honest with you. Like, if you try to write a multimillionaire, somebody successful, and you're trying to communicate an ideal to them, right? Trying to get them to side with you or trying to get money to invest in a project. If you can't write a paragraph, okay, and if you can't write correct English, well, they're not going to read it, okay? Just giving you guys. So make sure you double check the question that you write below, okay? Just take a second, read it for yourself, then post it. How many times do you do your affirmations a day? Several times, Trey. How am I supposed to respond to my parents when I tell them something they won't take my word, but then only when Someone else tells them the same information. Yeah, because your parents don't believe you, man, because your parents know you. You understand something. Before I made millions of dollars, my parents didn't really, well, I think my mom did, but my dad he really didn't believe. My dad thought of me as the guy that went to jail all the time. Had to pay tickets, had to get him out of a bind, right? So kind of the irresponsible guy, kind of rebellious. So the thing is, your parents know who you really are, right? So that's all they know. So just because you're trying to change doesn't mean that they're going to change their thoughts about you. What you do is you get rich in the process. Okay? Success is probably the best, what am I thinking of? Success is the best revenge on the planet, okay? Get successful, make a bunch of money, right? One day show up with a car in the driveway, the dream car of your dad. He'll listen to you then, okay? So the thing is superlatives, what? Superlatives specimen. Your parents are only looking at the old you. You're trying to create the new you. But man, they still know the old you, right? They know the old you that just not responsible, don't make his bed, make bad grades. I don't know. I don't know much about you, but the parents know the old you. So they're not going to believe a word that you say, but you show them through your actions, okay? Question. What's the time in your country? It is 12:26 a.m. Question for me, folks. Ooh, my laptop is about to die. What if you're saving to invest a large amount? Yeah, as long as you're saving towards something, right? I don't call it saving, I call it a purpose. You have a purpose for the money. Hold on, folks. Give me 1 second. I need to find my charger here. Oh, this happens all the time, doesn't it? It's all good. As long as you guys hear my voice, you'll be good to go. But yeah, if you're saving for a big project, absolutely. So that means you're investing the money and you're allocating the money, right? For the project, okay? Make sense? See, the thing is, majority of people that use the word save is because they're saving for a rainy day. Oh, they want to have 3 months of money saved up for just in case things go bad. I don't do that. I want to start flipping houses. Where do I start? You got to start buying houses. That's obvious. I have a show on the 16th. All I do is anticipate the positivity, but how do I get rid of that feeling permanently? A little thought of something bad and slips. Do repetition, Trey. Repetition, my man. Repetition. But somehow a little thought of something going bad slips. Yeah, you have to understand something about your mind, guys. You really need to go to my website at wesleyvirgin.com. I have many videos about the brain, about mindset, how your brain works, how your unconscious mind works, how your subconscious mind works. I talk about the conscious mind, the prefrontal cortex. I talk about the limbic system, all this stuff. I talk about cause and effect. I talk about emotional responses. I talk about emotional intelligence. Understand this, that you really need to learn about your brain, okay? You have to understand how you learn effectively. You have to understand your emotional management strategies, right? You have to understand what to do when you are faced with something that's uncertain. Make sense? So the thing is, this young man is asking a question because he wants to know how to get that bad thought out of his mind. Understand this. So depending how old you are, you have 10 years or 15 years of certain type of thoughts that have permeated your brain, right? So they're there. So, but you're introducing something new, right? And you're anticipating positive things. So you basically eradicate those things the same way that you have consumed all the negative things. Repetition, right? The more that you do it, the more that you repeat and say, I expect to have a great show. I will have a great show. I'm having a great show. People are going to love my show. They're going to be excited for my show. I'm going to get a record. I'm going to get a Grammy for my show, right? You keep putting and stating all these positive affirmations here. And you have to understand something. When you think about it for so long, those old thoughts start to just dissipate, eliminate, and kind of go away. Okay? Make sense? It's all about focusing your attention. But the thing is, in this world that we live in, it's always somebody, something, some TV that has something negative to say about the world, say about you, or say about others around you, right? So it's like this constant flow of information. But this is why you have to protect your mind, protect your environment. This is the only reason why you guys are not around Oprah Winfrey every day, right? Right. You're not hanging out with LeBron James. Of course not. They protect their circles, like Kevin Hart, where they protect their circles. They're around those type of people. Puff Daddy, right? They protect their circle, right? It's not because they're trying to be mean and don't want to hang around poor people or average people or people that are not living their dreams, but they have to protect their consciousness. Make sense? Like I said, go to wesleyvirgin.com. I have many free videos that talk about consciousness and how to cultivate consciousness so you'll be able to make better decisions and you can eliminate a lot of unwanted thoughts, okay? Pacific. Yeah, I know. I said Pacific. Specific. Pacific. Pacific. Okay, here we go. Question for me, folks. Do you run and manage your own ads? No, I do not. But I could if I wanted to. I'm 16 years old. What do I need to do to begin my journey for success? First thing is this, Hannah. Just believe that you're successful right now. Hannah Joelle. Believe that you're successful right now. And I know what you're thinking. Well, Wesley, I don't have any money. I don't have a job. I don't have anything. Nope, you do. Listen, okay? Understand this. Money is nothing but a byproduct based off the actions that you're putting out there into the universe and the service that you're giving other people, okay? Really, that has nothing to do with true success. Success is waking up every morning grateful and expecting opportunities, expecting greatness and creating your future. That's success, okay? So the first question that you need to ask yourself, Hannah, and I want you to do this tonight, okay? Promise me that you're going to do this. I want you to write down on a sheet of paper, and I want you to title it, what does Hannah Joelle want? Or what does Hannah want? What do you want? And I don't want you to think about money. I don't want you to think about how you're going to get it. Just write down, what do you want? And I want you to fill up that page, 5 pages, and just write down what you want. Whatever that may be, I want you to write it all down. Make sense? Okay? It may take you a couple of pages, but I want you to write down everything you want with your life. Before you can build a mansion, the first thing you must do is what? You must construct a blueprint, right? You have to figure out what do you want first before you can build a mansion or the house. The blueprint has to be devised. So what I want you to do is I want you to work on your blueprint tonight, and I want you to say, what do you want? What does Hannah want? And I want you to write it all down. Because when you figure out what you want, you'll be more clear on how you're going to build it. Make sense? Okay. I want to open an online store. How do I get started? What do you mean? First thing, you may need to buy my program here. Hold on, let me put it up here. And I'm not just trying to promote myself. I'm just letting you know. The online business is amazing, but it's a very saturated business. A lot of people out there that's trying to teach people, and they don't know what they're talking about. Here, I created over $30 million on a couple of products that I created online. Took me 7 years to do it, but I did it. So you can go here, right here, that program called Online Millionaire Mastery. You can grab that course, and it will start you learning how to do that, okay? You're such an inspiration to have a natural skincare line. I'm needing help with funding. How do I find investors and start? Well, you could do you could do Precious Moments. You could do Kickstarter campaigns. But let me share something with you. Precious, I wouldn't go get money from investors. Why? Well, because you got Instagram. You really don't. I know several people that have skincare lines, and they started with an Instagram page, okay? And other people pay them. You don't need money. Okay, we're in the internet world here, so money is not really needed to create businesses. I ain't gonna lie to you. To make money, you have the internet. Oh my God, this charger. Oh, hello guys. My charger came out here. But yeah, Precious Moments. You hear me here? You don't need money. Line, tell me. Hold up, guys. Hold up. I'm trying to get comfortable. See, this is real life, guys. Like unfiltered, right? It's not even professional. Who cares? All right, so you want to change the skin game. First thing is, so I assume that you have great skin, right? Okay, great. I'm gonna look at your page. I'm gonna see how great your skin really is, right? Then after that, you know what you need to start doing is start teaching people, create videos showing them how to create clear skin, right? Just doing videos. That's it. All right. Just like a lot of girls that are pretty and got big boobs and big booties, that's what they do, right? They just show their bodies off all day and they get a lot of followers. I'm not saying that you should do that, but these girls do that. But you could do the same thing as for skincare. Show your face. Show your face how it looked before and how it looks now. Show people how to apply whatever you're applying on your face. The question is this a brand new product that you're creating, or is a product already exists? You know, what I would do is I would sell them a skin regimen, right? You don't have to go get a product and try to go get manufacturers from a distribution from China. Right now, what you can do is just get and sell a skin regimen. Tell people what you do on a daily basis. If you show them and give them content online for free, then you can charge them for your regimen, 20-day regimen, 30-day regimen. Making sense? All right, cool. Guys, am I giving you value? Hit the like button if you're getting value. If not, you don't have to hit the like and share button, okay? I have lost hope. Not in school, barely have somewhere to live. Any advice? So the question is imperfect. First thing, I don't like the name imperfect. You are perfect. Okay? Listen to me. I'm not going to call you imperfect. Your name is Perfect 244. You hear me? You are perfect, sweetheart. You're not imperfect. You're perfect. You know, don't believe other people when they say, oh, no one's perfect. That's bullshit. You are perfect. You're perfect exactly how you are today. And you're getting better and better every moment of the day, okay? So the thing is, you don't need to lose hope. Let me tell you why you don't have to lose hope. Because hope is not a thing. Like, I can't give you hope. You know, I can't, like, open your head up and pour hope inside your body, right? Just right now, at certain times in your life, you feel like when you use the words, I've lost hope, you're saying that you've given up. Well, I'm telling you, don't give up. The people that give up, they commit suicide. They kill themselves. You're not that type of person, okay? So don't use the word you've lost hope. You haven't lost anything. What you're trying to do is you're trying to find out what you want to do for your life. Can I get an amen? Okay? You hear me? Perfect. 244, do you hear me? Comment below if you can hear me clearly. You haven't lost hope. And just because you're not in school doesn't mean anything. The man that you're listening to right now, he didn't go to school. I went to school for 2 years. I dropped out, okay? I don't have a degree. Nothing. So, and I'm still a multimillionaire. So obviously school was not the key to my success. All right? You barely have somewhere to live, okay? I don't understand what you mean by barely. Does that mean you're living outside and inside, or what are you doing? I don't know. But what I'm saying right now, what you're doing, you're focusing on what you don't have. You see what I'm saying here? Look at that. I've lost hope. I'm not in school. So you're focusing on what you don't have. Focus on what you have and focus on what you want. Listen, Perfect 244. Focus on what you have and focus on what you want. See, the mind is incredible, folks. If you guys, you know, sometimes when I talk about the mind, it get a bit esoteric and metaphysical, but it's real and it works. It's proven that just by stating something in the affirmative, like if she would say, you know what? I believe, Perfect can say right now, I believe everything is going to work out perfectly. I believe I'm going to take the necessary action to be able to figure out what I want to do in my life. I believe right now that everything that I want is manifesting right now. Like she can say those words. By saying those words, your brain will start to figure it out. I'm not saying it's going to figure out in 24 hours or 48 hours or maybe in a month, but it will start working for you, okay? You guys need to read the book Psychocybernetics. You understand your brain is a servo mechanism, which means is whatever you tell it to do, it will do it. It may take a while for it to do it, but it will. But if you tell your brain, I've lost hope, I'm not in school, I better have somewhere to live, you feel depressed and down, then your brain's going to give you more of that, okay? Understand this. You don't feel like this 24 hours a day. I know you don't. You're not depressed and down about your life 24 hours a day, okay? It's just moments. It's just moments when you feel that way. But guess what? If you watch my last video that you can find at wesleyvirgin.com, or you can go on YouTube, just type in Wesley Virgin, that if you feel discouraged, if you feel frustrated, the first thing you need to do is be grateful. Understand that everything that you can't figure out right now, sweetheart, it will be figured out. Everything that you're struggling with, It will pass away. I promise you. The key is not to give up. The key is not to say, you know what, I lost hope. I just can't do it anymore. Don't use these words. These words are very defeating words. They're destructive words. They're derogatory words. They're like curse words, in my opinion. Right? Don't use these words. You have to keep speaking what you want despite what you see in reality. Okay? You hear me? Perfect. 244. First thing I want you to do, I want you, if Instagram allows you to, change your name. You're perfect, sweetheart. You should be smiling right now because you are perfect. Okay? You're not imperfect. I don't want you to think of yourself as an imperfect person. You're a perfect person. Why? Because it's going to make you feel good. All right? If you think of yourself as perfect, you think of yourself as amazing, smart, intelligent, it makes you feel better. And guess what? When you feel better, you do better in life. All right? Kevin Ocean, how do you deal with people when they ask you for money? Don't give it to them. Duh. Just don't give them the money. What do you mean? So the thing, you have to gauge, Kevin. Like me, I don't give a lot of people money. When they ask me for money, I usually don't, okay? Because I don't like people to ask me for money. Like my daughter, of course, I got to give her money because that's my baby. You know what I mean? And my son. My son never asked me for money either, but he never asked me for money. But my daughter, she's slick. She know how to do it, right? So, and my mom, that's probably the only people I really give money to if they ask me. But the thing is, don't be afraid. Kevin, listen to me here. Kevin, don't be afraid to say no. And this goes to all of you. Because I believe all of you one day are going to be very successful. Not saying all of you are going to be multimillionaires. Maybe you make $10,000, $20,000 a month. That's a lot of money, by the way. But don't be afraid to say no to people. Just say, you know what? I'm not going to be able to do it this time. Why not? You know you got it. Yes, I do have it. But I'm not going to be able to do it this time. I'm sorry. Well, why not? I'm sorry, I don't have a reason why. I'm just not going to be able to do it this time. But anything else you need me to do, I'm there for you. See how I did that? It's easy. Just don't be afraid to say no. The thing is, some of you feel very emotional when it comes to certain people in your life, right? You say, well, Wesley, that's my sister, that's my brother, that's my best friend. So what? Okay? The question is to you, do you want people that beg you for money to be a part of your inner circle? To be a part of your entourage, to be a part of, your community? You got to make a decision. I'm not saying that you should never, ever give people money. You have to gauge that. Hey, maybe you give somebody something the first time, right? But if this person habitually asks you for money and you start to enable them, then guess what? That type of behavior, you're going to reinforce. They're going to come back to you. All I'm saying is this. Don't be afraid to say no. And do not beat yourself up if they try to make you feel less than good. Okay? They may call you stuck up, arrogant. Oh, he thinks he's all that. Oh, yeah, of course I think I'm all that. I don't want you to feel bad about that. You got to understand, people are very interesting people. And everybody mentally is in a different mental space. Some people feel bad about their lives. Some people feel that life happens to them other than they create their lives. Okay? Some people are people that just always, they suck the energy out of people. Okay? They're always asking for something. They're always telling you their problems. These people you want to stay away from. You love them from afar. But you love them, but you got to be smart, okay? You got to be smart. Being smart, being intelligent means that you have to say no. I learned this from Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs said that he's the guy that owns Apple. He's dead now, but he said the biggest thing I've learned in business, and the reason I believe I'm a billionaire, is my ability to say no when I wanted to do something so badly. When I wanted to get involved with something so badly, I still say no because I was focused. Make sense? Okay. Guys, if that makes sense, hit the like button. That just lets me know if you hit the like, if that made sense to you, okay? I'm fighting a case right now, okay? Gotcha. And I'm ready to start a construction company, but I'm facing a case right now, and I might be doing it anyway for 8 months to a year. Do you think I should start now? Of course. Start right now. And, I don't know anything about your case. I'm not going to judge you, because I've been in jail before. For a couple of weeks. But, I did some hard time, right? No, I'm just kidding. But the thing is, big pimping, bro, do it anyway. The thing is, learn from the mistakes. I would encourage you to learn from your mistakes. I mean, okay, you fucked up, great, done deal. But the thing is, everything that you do right now going forward will create something in your future. It's going to create a better future. If you do something in the positive, you do something that's going to contribute to someone. If you do something that's going to be positive, be a positive influence in somebody else's life or in your business, everything you do right now going forward is going to cause an effect in your future. Okay, whatever happens with the case, happens with the case. Have high expectations, right? Maybe you'll get off. Maybe you'll do no time, right? Maybe you'll do, instead of 8 months, you'll do 2 months, right? Own that. Take responsibility of that, which I'm sure you have. But now go ahead and start the company, bro. Why not? And don't think about, well, what if I started this? Don't do what if stuff. Start it. Everything. This is what I believe. When you drive down a road, like right now, I can drive and I can go to Dallas. If I'm going to Dallas, I cannot anticipate every barrier, every red light, or every construction zone that's going to happen when I drive from Houston, Texas to Dallas, okay? The thing is, what I'm saying is you have to deal with those issues as they arise. Start the company. Take action. Be relentless. Be a fucking lion, right? Don't let anything hold you back. Even though you had some issues with your case, you made some bad decisions, who cares? That shit is done. Fuck it, right? But move forward, all right? My mom loves your content, and I share your vids with her. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Tell your mom I love her to life. How do you stay enthusiastic during bad moments? Well, I don't have bad moments. Unknown worker. I don't have bad moments, okay, at all, period. You may say, Wesley, you don't have any bad moments? No, I don't. Because you have to understand something. I have the power. Listen, Wesley Virgin, has the power to label a bad and a good moment in my life. And I choose to label every moment in my life good. And I know what you're thinking. Well, what if somebody died? What if you lose your job? Blah, blah, blah. What, I mean, in everything that happens in life, I can reframe that thing for my benefit. Everything. I'm not saying that I won't show grief if somebody dies. I'm not saying that I won't, ponder about. I'm going to be honest with you. I just don't have bad moments. I don't believe they exist. Because whenever you call something a bad moment, you're judging it, and you're judging it in a way, to me, that's not intelligent. You don't even know this thing that, let me ask you guys a question. Have anything ever happened to you in your life that you thought was terrible, that you thought was so bad, but it was good for you? At the end of the day, right? After you got out of that thing, you say, man, thank God that happened to me because it made me a better man, better woman. Of course, everybody did. So what I'm saying is, don't judge the moment that you're calling bad too quickly. That moment that is happening to you in your life could be an indicator for you to do something different. Could be an indicator to keep you from going into something that could destroy you, right? Some people, when they get diabetes and, high blood pressure and high cholesterol, they get down on themselves about that. But that's the precursor to heart attacks. So thank God, right, that you got diagnosed with diabetes. Thank God for that. It was based off my eating habits and the stress that I was feeling. So now I can fix it. That's the indicator, right? I wouldn't say that's just a bad, it's an indicator that you need to do something different, right? That's an indicator to say, hey, you know what? I'm doing the wrong thing. Like my man Big Pimpin', we gonna believe that he's not gonna go to jail. But what if he does? That's just an indicator that he needs to stop doing what he's doing, because maybe if he kept doing it, he didn't get caught, maybe he could have got killed. Okay? Maybe he could have lost somebody in his family. You never know. These things are indicators. They're not bad moments. So to answer your question, enthusiasm and bad moments are a choice. I choose to be enthusiastic regardless of any external cause that happens in my life. Thank you for the likes and shares. That was powerful. How can I buy Facebook pages? Maybe on Craigslist. I don't know. I don't think you need to buy a Facebook page, actually, but maybe on Craigslist. I want to start driving. I want to start a truck driving business. How do I start? I never drove big trucks before. What do you mean? Do some research. Go to google.com. Look, let me show you. Look at this. Google.com. You know, guys, let me share something with you. You know, a lot of questions that you guys have, Google has the answer to a lot of stuff, doesn't it? It's like the new dictionary. How to start a truck driving company. Now, I'm not saying all the information here is just going to be 100%, but they get you started, right? Look at that. Determine how your truck business will operate. Follow to this. So the thing is, look at this. Bam, they got a website here on SBA.gov. A lot of questions that you guys are inquisitive or curious about. Look at this. It tells you right here on SBA.gov. See that? Look, SBA.gov tells you all about the truck driving business. What type of license you need to get. What type of truck you need to get, right? Google it. Google it. Because I'm not in the truck driving business, so I'm not really the best person to ask. But I can go to Google, and just like you, I can go to YouTube, and I can learn anything. I learned how to become a millionaire by watching YouTube videos and starting the internet marketing agency, company. What is focus for you and how to remain in it? So I focus just by cutting off everything, folks. When I say I cut off, like I'll disable my Instagram notifications. I will disable my notifications for my text messages. I'll disable all phone calls. You have to leave me a voice message before I will answer your call unless you're my daughter, my mom, or my son. I don't check my mail. My maid does that. If you check your own mailbox, check your mail every 30 days. Don't check it every day. Okay, check it every 30 days. I don't ride with a lot of people in my car. I don't hang with a lot of people. So that's how I stay focused. You know, I don't stay around a lot of people. You know, I don't have a lot of friends. I probably have one or two friends. You know what I mean? Maybe just one, to be honest with you. Well, actually, no, my kids, they're my best friends, straight up. I probably have one friend that's over the age of 20, to be honest with you. But I isolate myself. This allows me to be focused, okay? And the problem is when you have too many friends, I'm not saying that I want you guys to be antisocial, but the problem with having a lot of friends is friends expect a lot out of you, right? They want you to be there for them in hard times. They want you to pick them up when they drunk. They want you to pick them up when their boyfriend beat the shit out of them. They want you to pick them up and take them to the club when the girlfriend's acting up. They want you to help them move. They want you to borrow money. They want to help them get a job. They want to help you, hey, what do I say in the text message to this person? I mean, they just expect too much, right? It's just too needy for me. They're too needy, you know what I mean? So it's best not to have that many friends at all, okay? If you're going to have friends that are just like you, unless you're like one of those needy people, right? So that's how I focus. Easy. I separate. I isolate. And I'm not really concerned about other people and how they feel about me, okay? Which means is if you get upset because you call me, I don't answer. If you send me a text and if I don't answer, or if I don't get the type of response that you want, if I meet you in public, that's okay. I don't care. All right? That makes sense? That's how I stay focused. And some people might see that as arrogancy, meanness, but that's not being mean. It's things I have standards and I have a purpose for my life. So if I have a purpose for my life, it's easy for me to cut off certain things that doesn't align with the purpose. A lot of you, one, you don't have any standards. Two, you don't have a purpose for living. And if you don't have these two things, it's going to be very difficult to navigate the world, okay? Wesley Renard, what's up, man? How do I add you to my Facebook ads so you can check my ad out? You need to be in my Millionaires in Training group to be able to do that, my man. How do you maintain the same level of enthusiastic during the good and the bad times? I just answered that question, unknown worker, my man. So remember, watch this video again. A lot of you need to do that. Thank you, Precious Moments. No, Precious Moments, you're brilliant. And I can't wait to see that pretty skincare that you're creating. Are you coming to India? I've been to India one time, but I will come back as well if you want me to come and speak. My rate is about $50,000. Much love. Let's go. Wes, I've been stuck in a slump for a long time. How do I get out of a slump? First of all, Sam Plalo. Listen to me and listen to me close. You're not stuck in a slump, okay? because right now you're listening to me and you're not stuck anywhere, which means you can leave your house right now. You can get in your car, you can get on the bus, you can leave. So you're not stuck anywhere. The language that you're using is the reason why you feel like you feel. Remember what I said in the last video? Just because you feel like it doesn't mean that's what it is. You're not stuck in a slump. Like, what does that even mean to be stuck in a slump? First of all, what is a slump? Describe it to me. Like, are you in a hole in the ground that you can't get out, that you locked into a cage, right? Then my question is, well, how are you on your iPhone or how are you on the phone if you're stuck in a slump? You need to call the police if you're actually stuck in a slump. I know that sounds comical, guys, but you have to pay attention to the words that you're using. This is what I want young people to understand, okay? Pay attention to the language that you're using to describe the emotion or the feeling, because usually you're exacerbating it. You're making it worse. You're not stuck in a slump. You just don't know what to do. Play low. You just don't know what to do, right? Come on, bro. That's a better way to word it, right? And an even better way, well, I don't know what to do, but the question is, what do I want to do? Talk to yourself, Play low. Say, you know what? What do I want to do? Okay, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do, but what do I want to do? That's a better question, isn't it? Understand this. The questions will define the quality of your life. Depending on the questions that you ask yourself and ask others will define the quality of your life. If you ask empowering questions, you will get an empowering answer. If you ask a disempowering question, like, how do I get out of a slump? Your brain doesn't know how to answer that, right? It doesn't know how to answer that. You're not in a slump, right? You just don't know what to do. Ask yourself, well, I know you don't know what to do, but if you did know, what would it be? Start thinking. I heard a good quote, and it says this. Check it out. It says, many people that know how to think, are far beyond those who only focus on what to think. Let me say that again. Listen to me. Many people on the planet today, those who know how to think, are beyond those who only focus on what to think. What I'm saying is you got to be creative, okay? Most of you don't even know how to think. You're just thinking what the current thoughts that are in your brain. You need to be creative, right? You need new thoughts, new everything, right? New beliefs. How do you do that? You got to be creative. You got to start thinking differently. How do you do that? Pull out a sheet of paper, Champlano. Ask yourself, what do you want? Understand this. You don't need to know everything that's going to happen before it happens. A lot of you won't even start a journey because you want to be able to plan your journey out from A to B, and you want to know what's going to happen a mile from now. You want to know what's going to happen 10 miles from. You don't need to know all that. All you need to know is this. And all you need to see is this, the first step. Okay? Like, I stay in the buildings or high-rise, there's 30 floors here. I don't need to be thinking about what if somebody on floor number 20 and they're trying to fight? What if somebody's on floor 21 and they have a gun? No, the only step and the only thing that I'm focused on is the first step that is right in front of me. Okay? And your first step tonight, Champlain, is to write down, what do you want for your life, period. What do you want? All right? Stop thinking what's going to happen when you get to floor number 5. Well, you're on floor number 1 right now. Focus on that. Let's figure out what do we want for our lives first. Then, guess what? As you step to the next step, then the next step appears, okay? Guys, hit the like button if I'm giving you guys value here tonight. It's really important for me, guys. I'm going to say this from the top of my heart. It's really important that I give you value. If I don't, let me know. Say, Wesley, you're not giving us amazing, juicy value here tonight with me. And I'm going to adjust myself so you don't have to click the like button unless I'm giving you value that you can use, okay? Lord, I'm in Dallas. Precious moments. Wow. See? Precious. Me and you, our minds are like synced. You live in Dallas, huh? Wesley, I live in the hood. And you think that people will want to see you get out, but all it seems like they switching on me. How do I know who's really a positive influence? Well, understand this. Trade, I want you to listen to me close. And I want everybody to listen to me right now. Just listen to my voice. You might want to tag one person because it's going to be powerful. You don't need anybody. You don't need anybody, okay? The only person that you need is yourself. They won't teach you this in high school. They won't teach you this in grade school. They're not going to teach this in college. They're not going to teach this in your religious church teachings. You don't need anybody. You don't even need God. Yeah, I know. Somebody's like, what? Why I need God? Relax. All you need is yourself. I'm not saying that God doesn't exist. What I'm saying is that right now I can touch myself. I can think for myself. I can do certain actions, which means I can control everything with Wesley Virgin right now. I can get out of my bed. I can walk. I can think. I can go eat. I can go to the bathroom. I can have sex. I can watch TV, which means I can control everything that's within my experience right now. You don't need anybody. What you need is yourself. I'm not saying that it's not preferred to have people to come into your life to help you. I'm not saying that you're not going to have positive influence, people that's going to augment to you to help you achieve your dreams. But you don't need anybody. Keyword is need. Like you need food to live. You need water to live. Right? But you don't need people, okay, to be able to be prosperous or successful. What you do is need yourself. You need to believe in yourself. You need to trust yourself. You need to talk to yourself. You need to build yourself up. You need to be consistent. You need to be committed. You need to have the ability to take risk. That's what you need. We need ourselves. So you don't have to worry about other people switching up on you because you don't need them, okay? You don't need other people to tell you that you're doing a great job. You don't need other people to tell you that you're beautiful, that you're handsome. You don't need other people to tell you that you're intelligent. You don't need other people to tell you that, yes, this is the right thing, do this now. You don't need other people to tell you that you're doing the right thing. You don't need people to tell you, oh, this is stupid. You don't need this. You need yourself. Why? Because all you need is within you. This is what I want you guys to consider and discover. Everything that you need is within yourself. See, many people, they grab my programs and, buy a lot of my content and all my programs that I sell at wesleyvirgin.com. The one thing that they always come and say, Wesley, I didn't realize that everything that I wanted was already inside of me. Every feeling, because I believe on the universe, on the place that we live here today, we all chasing feelings. Most of you are chasing happiness. Some of you are chasing excitement, enthusiastic. You're chasing joy. You're chasing orgasmic experiences. You're chasing ecstasy, right? But all that actually already lives within you. It's in you. And this is why many people that buy my programs and buy like the wealth visual to teach you how to visualize, or the unrevealed secrets of a millionaire mind that programs your mind for success, they say, Wesley, I didn't realize that everything that I needed was inside of me. I say that you're chasing feelings because anything that you want has a feeling attached to it. You don't need to chase feeling because the feeling already lives within you. So Trey, even though that you grew up in the hood, I grew up in the hood too, even though you're in the ghetto, even though you're around people that are negative, you don't need these people. You love them, but you don't need them. And you don't need their words. You don't need their excitement. You don't need their encouragement for you to be successful. You need yourself. You got to tell yourself every day that you are successful. You have to start to create a new blueprint for yourself. You have to start being serious about your life. You got to take out a tablet, take out a vision board, put the images up. You got to put the images all around your house so you can see those things every single day. You got to get in your car or you get on the bus and you go to some of the nice neighborhoods. You have to, it's important to get a different picture of success. In life, we don't get what we want, young world. We get what we picture. If all you can picture is your ghetto, or the hood that you live in, if that's the only thing that you picture, it's going to be very difficult for you to picture anything else. And it'll be very difficult for you to accept or to understand there's other things that exist in the universe. Get out. Go walk around. Go see what's out there. believe in you. Hit the like button, folks, if that made some sense. Wait, are you a millionaire? Of course I am. Actually, I'm a billionaire, a multi-millionaire. But, I claim my billionaire status right now. I believe right now, I confess, $3 million per month is coming into my bank account every single month on autopilot, easily and effortlessly. Right now, $3 million cash money is going into all my bank accounts around the world every single month, every 30 days with ease. We're on autopilot. At the same time, I'm contributing and I'm servicing people around the world, and $3 million every single month. Even more is coming into my bank account, net cash, every single day. I tried to give a homeless man $20. He didn't take it. Great, more money for you. DeAndre Martinez. Wesley, how do you deal with people calling you antisocial for being focused in a gym and goals? Just ignore them and show them your abs. Come on now. Like, don't worry about other people, DeAndre. See, that's what I tell you guys. See, that question that I just answered previously, that answer just answered a lot of you guys' questions. Right? Hit the like button if I did. If I answered your question already, hit the like button. How do you deal with people? See, you guys always put these words. How do you deal with people? How do you deal with people? You don't deal with people. Understand, people are going to be exactly how they are. All right? Some people are going to be angry. Some people are going to be jealous. Some people are going to be bitter. Some people are going to be sarcastic. This is what makes life fun, What if everybody was just happy on the planet? You'd be like, ooh, Wesley, that'll be amazing. Everybody's happy. What if everybody, every girl told you, yes, I want to have sex with you today, yes. What if every man, every woman that will approach will immediately be monogamous and not cheat on you, women? Oh, yes, I want that. You understand something about life. The drama of life, which makes life interesting. Okay, let me say it again, the drama of life. We call it the drama of life. Like if you believe God created the planet, then I think that's what God did on purpose. He wanted life to be a little bit dramatic. If everybody said yes, if everybody said, and everybody gave you what you want, life would be boring, okay? So when people are talking about you, teasing you, or being jealous towards you, or whatever, right? It's a part of the drama of life. That's what makes life incredible. It makes you grow as a person, right? Make sense? Like I said before, you can't be a winner unless somebody loses. You can't call it winning unless it's another word that's called losing. All right? You can't do that, okay? So the thing is, just tell those people you love them. Say, hey, thank you for calling me antisocial. But in actuality, I'm not antisocial, my man. I'm just focused on my goals and my dreams. How about you? That's why you have to be smart. Be a great communicator, right? I'm going to do a video on communication very soon. I'll tell my story, make it relatable, and people will believe and buy. Awesome. I just made a website. Now I need traffic. Go to Facebook. I make a video with 520s and say I made it in 3 hours. Click on the link below. I know it. Don't create bad moments. Okay. My divorce recipe changed my life. Good job, one. Yeah, you see what he said about a divorce? A lot of people that lose people in their life, I could do a rant about people and losing people. When people say, oh, he hurt me to the core. Oh, she destroyed me. I mean, are you insane? Why would you say such words about yourself? No, first of all, no one on the planet, girl, woman, boy, man, no one can destroy you, okay? People get in relationships, man, they get so emotionally involved in these relationships. And there's nothing wrong with being emotional. There's nothing wrong with liking somebody and loving them to life, right? But some of you guys love people to death, literally to death. You kill people over relationships. You scratch their cars. You break their windows. You curse them out. You fight them. You beat each other. I mean, that's insane, right? I'm thinking to myself, who wants to be in love with all this chaos, right? What I'm saying is this. Watch your words, No one can make you do anything. When people say, well, they made me do that. Shut up. No one made you do nothing. You allowed them to make you act like an animal, okay? You allowed them to make you act like an animal. That's what you did. Anytime you do something, you hit somebody or you destroy their property or do something that's just so irrational, that's animalistic behavior. No one makes anybody do anything. We have total control of ourselves, our behaviors, and the things that we do. Okay? You have something that's called a brain. Animals, the only thing that makes us different from animals and human beings is that we have the ability to think. Animals, it's instinct, all right? If a lion sees some dinner, it's going. If a lion sees a gazelle, it's going after it. It's not thinking. It's going immediately. It's instinct. It's going to kill you. If you're in that cage, it's probably going to kill you too. You're not thinking about it. Oh, maybe he has a family. Oh, maybe he has kids. A lion is not thinking about this. This is one thing that makes us different from animals. We have something that's called a prefrontal cortex. See, that's why I told you guys, you got to go to my site. You need to learn and understand the brain. We have the ability to think before we act. Okay? You can think before you act. If you ever, and this is just for the people in relationships, you know, he had divorces, breakups, and all this stuff. If you ever dealing with a person that is physical with you, well, and you stay in that relationship, all that means is you have no standards for your life. If you're dealing with a person and the way that they live life doesn't align with how you live your life, if not better, you don't have standards for your life. If you deal with a person that continually abuse you physically and emotionally, you don't have any standards for your life. Okay? You don't have standards. And unfortunately, most people don't have standards. And let me tell you why. People don't have standards because they want this one thing called love. And love is one of the human needs. There's 7 of them. I'm not going to get into it. But love, connection, is a powerful need. It's the reason why people stay in very derogatory, destructive relationships. Because they want someone to love them. Even, it sounds crazy, right? Someone can beat on their ass, but yet they say, yeah, but I love them. Right? Love is powerful. And it's just how people use the language and what they associate to the love. People want to be loved, not really loved. They want to be cared about so much. They want another human being just to like them, to hold them, to just think about them so much that they're willing to go through bullshit. And let me tell you something. That's not right. And that's not how the universe or God or anything, any greater force that created us wants us to live our life. Have standards for yourself. You don't have to put up with anything, period. You only put up with the things that you allow, but you must have a list and you must have those things lined out, what you will put up with and the things you want. Because if you don't, you're going to be a very unhappy person, okay? Thank you for the likes and shares for that. That was powerful. What you've been reading lately? I'm reading the audiobook Psycho-Cybernetics. Thank you, Queen. The reason I asked where can I buy Facebook pages is because I want to run Facebook ads, but I don't want to run ads from my personal Facebook page. Oh, all you need to do is go to, you either need to get my course right here, or you go to Craigslist and you just go buy other people's account. But I talk about the at my course at wesleyvirgin.com. Look at here /online-help. If you need help online, this is the website to go to right here. As you're seeing this, you should be going here only if you need help with online industry, okay? I made $30 million. I made a lot of money. Killing it, okay? Question. Guys, am I giving you value? Hit the like button. If I don't see any likes, man, I'm just going to, shut this video off because you guys are going to make me feel sad, okay? Look at it. You heard what I said? Make me feel sad? Absolutely not. You cannot make me feel sad. I will be excited until I die. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you, though. Sir, please give some tips for network marketing. Be a little bit specific in your question, if you don't mind, Neri. What do you want to know about network marketing? I know a lot about network marketing. I've never been that successful, but I really know how the business works. It's not that difficult, actually. How to grow team fastly in network marketing. You got to recruit people. Easy. Give them value. Okay. You got to be a little bit more clear with your question, my man. You are powerful. No, Mike, you're powerful. Hey, Wesley, how can we as entrepreneurs become better at planning out our days to become more efficient and productive here? So Nismo, good question. First thing, if you want to be more productive, you got to know what you want. It always stems back to that one question. That's why I tell people, especially my young people, success is so easy. Many people, like 97% of people that are trying to be successful, the reason, and they had a study on this, the reason why they're not, because they don't even know where they're going. Like, they don't even know what they want. They just like, oh, I want a car. I want some money in my bank account. But people don't know clearly what they want. And this is the reason why, the majority of people will never be rich, because they just don't know what they want, and they don't want it clearly here. Okay? So the thing is, first, you got to figure out, before you do any planning, before you do any efficiency, any type of things to be productive, you need to figure out what you want for your life, okay? Hey, Wes, do you believe in intuition, telepathy, or psychic ability? Not asking if I know you do, just asking if you believe in those things. Nope, I don't believe in psychic ability. Absolutely not. I could tell you how they work. I could do a video on that, but I'm not. But don't believe that shit. It's all fake. I can give you books about it. It is all fraud. Okay, it's all fake. Telepathy, I'm not sure. Intuition, absolutely. I do believe that we have senses that lay outside of the fifth sense, because I have it. It's called the sixth sense. Some people call it intuition. Some people call it sensory acuity. What I've learned, the more that I meditate, I'm able to see things in people. I see the world in a way that I'm able to influence it in a way that is very beneficial for themselves and for myself as well, okay? This is how I'm able to help people, be honest with you. And this is how I can know what you're thinking. If I'm in front of you, if I'm talking with you, I'll know how to help you if you have a problem, okay? If you have an issue. To me, that's a sixth sense. It's very powerful. Read the book, Think and Grow Rich. Wesley, Quay Love, how are you? Good morning, good evening, hello. Shallow, let's go. Before I get started, before I just keep going here, how many of you are coming to Houston, Texas, March 30th to come see me? How many of you are going to get your plane tickets, get your hotels? We're going to be at the Marriott Marquis Hotel. It's the most luxurious hotel here in Houston, Texas. Who's going to be here at the seminar, Unleash the Magic Within? Hit the like button and say, me, I do. I want you guys to be here. Let me tell you why. Your life will be transformed. You will not, I swear to God, you will not leave that place the same person. I've been doing this. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie. This is probably my third seminar. This is my second personal seminar that I've been doing. But folks, for the past 20 years, man, I've probably read every book on self-development, every book on psychology, every book on human being. I really know how to help a person have a breakthrough. It's not that hard, but I spent a lot of years learning this. And the reason why I did that, because I wanted to be successful for myself. So doing that, I've learned a lot about people, and I know what people need to have a breakthrough. So if you're coming, please let me know. Guys, I got 1 minute. Oh, my God. I've been talking for an hour? Are you kidding me? I got 1 minute left, folks. Let me scroll all the way down. Thank you, guys. I love you guys so much. Remember, you can go to wesleyvirgin.com. I always leave a link in the bio or the link in the description below. My time is up. Instagram only gives me 1 hour, even though I can talk all night. I love you guys that you watch me, and I know you love hearing me. And I know you're going to take action. I know all of you right now are going to take action on the information. But if you're smart, you'll watch this video again, okay? Because repetition is the mother of skill. Anything that you want to learn and take action on and learn at a very unconscious, subconscious level, you have to watch it over and over again, okay? This is why I try my best to be entertaining, but very influential at the same time, and give you knowledge that you can use to break the barriers of poverty and failure so you can be successful, so you can do some of the things that you want. So here's the website, wesleyvirgin.com. If you want the internet online millionaire mastery, online-help, I'll help you take action with that right now. I love you, Jay. I love you, Quay. I love you, Ray. I love you, Gabrielle Beck Official. I love you, Renard. I love you, Samir. Remember, guys, don't go to sleep. Watch this video again, and make sure you do what? Take action. Make sure you do what? Take action. Remember, you can do all the believing. You can have faith. You can have the crystals, you can have the stones around your neck, but you have to take action. You got to do something every day. I love you guys. Much love. This is Wesley, $1 Billion Virgin. Good night, and let's go.